All right, today I'm still sick, and we're going to be talking about um, the degrowth agenda, I guess you could say. Um, and this is the idea that um, the enemy is trying to reduce the population of America, um, at least natively born Americans, you could say, people who were born here. Um, and some indicators of this. First, there's the Kissinger report, which is evidence that the enemy does is willing to use depopulation as a weapon. Um, because in that report, they literally say that they they aim to reduce the populations of a list of countries that they want minerals from. So we know that they're willing to use depopulation as a weapon for the purpose of taking resources, of profiting themselves. So from that, we can conclude, oh, if they're willing to do that to other countries, they're probably willing to do that to us. So that's kind of the evidence that they're doing that, and then there's the actual policies or things they're doing that are doing that. So there's the one of the obvious ones is the quality of food that we have, if you can even really call it food. A lot of our food or food like substances are just kind of poison and do terrible things to our hormonal systems. And if you look at the stats, male sperm count, obviously male, is way down, and yeah, other like indicators of fertility are down, and I think food has a lot to do with that. Another indicator, I think that um the big push of the rainbow stuff is part of it as well, because obviously pretty much all of those sexual deviancies are don't produce any children. They cannot produce children. So that is another one. If you dramatically increase the number of people having a type of sex that cannot produce children, less children are going to be produced and the population is going to go down. Um, and you can look at who actually is funding the rainbow stuff, and and when I mean the rainbow stuff, I mean like the NGOs and shit that are um advocating for it and whatever. The big funders are um these what do you call them? I guess they're NGOs too, like the Open Society Foundation. But these type of billionaire owned and funded NGOs are also tied to regime change operations and shit, like CIA type stuff. So that's kind of a big clue there. But other things, um, there's the big push of hookup culture, and obviously people engaging in that are not looking for children, generally speaking. And of course, there's abortion, really, really normalizing and encouraging abortion. Um, yeah, what else is there? I guess there's the economic warfare aspect. People feel like they can't afford to have children, so they're not having children. A lot of times they're getting like dogs and shit instead, which is crazy. Um, so yeah, just some indicators that the drop in birth rates in the US is not entirely organic.